Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Fruits Basket Season 2 on episode 16, or you could call it the total number of episodes, which is on episode 41, if I remember correctly. 25 plus 16, 11, 2, 3, 4, yeah. At least episode 41. Anyways, this episode right here was actually pretty nice, and seeing how Tohru will go that far to do something to help, I really appreciate her, but I'm really concerned about what's gonna happen to her. This episode, she was playing like freaking Mission Impossible kind of sequence, which, if you guys watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's just get this started right away. Okay, let's go. We have to it that Uru-chan seems to be annoyed as she decides to go for new jobs and quit her old ones because she can't see this guy Kureno. Tohru was actually concerned if Kureno might be the same guy that Uru-chan is mentioning, So by that time, we have to it that Uru-chan does feel a little like annoyed, or she is complaining a bit, but Tohru wants to find out if Kureno is that same person to Uru-chan. And she decides to go find out the Soma estate, but she can't really just enter in, as the gate is really locked up. Eventually, she does bump into someone called Momo, which is Momoji's sister, I think a little girl decides to lead Tohru to a location to Momoji, She therefore asks Tohru, which she calls One-chan anyway, that, hey, can you help me out? I want to spend my time with this guy, but it looks like to me I can't seem to see him as Papa said so, And we have to it that eventually it all adds up at the beginning of the scene where Momoji's not allowed to play any violin lessons for the same teacher because she's going to that same one that Momoji is attending to, which really sucks, and it really ruins the nasty mood, I guess, or it just sucks in general for Momoji himself, etc., But aside from that, she asked Tohru overall for help if you could ask him for me because I want to hang out with him, play with him, and I want him to be my big brother kind of thing, And it's really troubling, and of course Tohru does knock on the window and tells Momoji everything where the little girl Momo-san wants to see you, She wants to spend time with you, she wants to play with you, that kind of thing, overall. And eventually Momoji was really shocked about this to see how after Tohru told Momoji everything, he was really shocked, and he really ended up tearing up because to think that Momo is getting closer to him and he's trying not to let that happen, or his father's not trying to let that happen because he's trying to make sure not everything's supposed to be shattered in a very certain or sad way kind of thing, etc. Which I go like, oh man, this really sucks. How can I don't know, man. All I know is it's just really sad because if you guys know Momoji in the first season and up until now, you'll know what he's going through, or especially in his mentality right now. And of course, hearing all these things from Tohru herself, for himself, if anything, he's really happy, and then he tells Tohru about his dream that he wants to be a violinist, so his mother, his father, his little sister could go and watch him play, that kind of thing. I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, man, that is really sweet and very cute in a certain way. And we have to it that Tohru explains Tohru decides to tell Momoji of her true mission, is to go find Kureno and confirm with something. Although, Momoji does tell Tohru that we're not allowed to see him, or we can't really see him often, but he's really in the interstate so far. Eventually, we have to it that Tohru would eventually, thanks to Momoji's drawing and map of the entire estate, they eventually go to a location that she eventually arrives at the location where Kureno is at right now, and she almost got caught by someone, which apparently, I don't know who that woman is, but someone made a discussion that I think that could be what I think it is, but it's highly uncertain, or I don't know. But one thing for sure, Kureno does protect Tohru, saying, oh, I just came around here to do some business or something, and ends up talking to Tohru and ends up saying, What are you doing here? What's wrong with you? You understand I could turn you in over to the cops. You understand that? And Toru's like, yeah, but let me talk out real quick, okay? Tohru just told Kureno, like, Uru-chan wants to see you. Are you any chance you know about Uru-chan? She really wants to see you. She wants to talk to you. And, you know, she's really sad that she had to take up a new job or something. And as long as you're alive, you can make some wishes, you know, etc. She's not really in a good mood right now. And we have to it that Kureno's like, I don't plan on seeing her anymore, dude. And we have to it that Toru's like, why? Why is that? Is it because you're an animal spirit? He goes like, no, it's not that. And he ends up saying, look, this is not your concern. Listen, we gotta get out of here right now. But Tohru persists and gives Kureno Uru-chan's contact information that as long as you're alive, if you want to see her, maybe possibly 10 years, the day after tomorrow, or tomorrow after, or the tomorrow after of the tomorrow after, blah, blah, blah. If you want to see her in the future, whether it comes from days, months, or possibly years, those things would be very different, you know? Please, you know? That kind of thing. Tohru just overall wanted to tell Kureno, just keep Uru-chan's like contact information just in case, you know, if something comes up. Eventually, Kureno decides to let Tohru go, and Momoji ends up saving her, and we have to it that like Kureno eventually does keep Uru-chan's contact information eventually, you know, despite like what the repercussions can be or the consequences can be later. But we have to it that Kureno does tell Tohru like a girl like you should not be here, okay? Just get on, whatever you can do. And we have to it that that Tohru apologizes to Momoji for causing so much trouble for him, but Momoji says, no, you didn't. You never caused me any trouble. The fact that you told me everything about Momo, my little sister, that's all I care about, and you actually made me happy. Anyways, I want to repay back the kindness you've given me. Like, is there a song you like or something? And Toru's like, Birth of Wishes, I guess. And we have to it that Momoji says, you like that song? And Toru's like, I'm sorry, if it's too difficult, you could play something else for me. And Momoji's like, no. I'll play it for you, you know, that kind of thing. And we have to it that Tohru and Kyo have a little small talk with each other. And Kyo believes that Tohru might have a crush on someone, which Toru's like, no, that's not the case right there, you know? And we have to it that Kyo's like, hey, don't worry. Anytime you have someone you like, I'll be there to help you out, okay? And we have to it that Tohru, on the other hand, ends up crying because after all that she's been through today and not telling Kyo about it, knowing that she has to keep this a secret kind of thing. Yeah, kind of thing. She knows that people have certain wishes, especially Momoji, to Momo, and maybe Kureno alone. And he took Uru-chan's contact information despite Tohru hiding it in the bushes here and there. I give props to Tohru for actually doing that, you know. And yeah, although I do think Tohru is a good girl, you know. I mean, the way how she's going this far to help the people she cares about or she loves. I mean, that's really nice. But you know, like I think she's only gonna hurt the other people because she's gonna get hurt physically and mentally, and it's gonna cause a lot of damage eventually. Which I really hope, Tohru, I hope you're okay, despite knowing that you don't mind getting a punishment and it'll get the major consequences or repercussions of what you're doing. But seriously, just be careful, okay? I mean, I was concerned and worried and kind of a little ticked at Tohru for doing things this far, but honestly, I don't think I had the guts to go that far to actually help out someone. And I wish I could have that kind of will, but in reality like this, trespassing and everything else all together, you're more likely going to get in trouble and get arrested for it, okay? That much I can say. So, until then, people, yeah. Anyways, good job, Tohru. I give you props. Just be careful, girl, because this is not going to be some simple mission that you could just take on easily. So, until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!